Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back to the Achievement Race, where I have a bunch of achievements that I try to get done as quickly as possible, just so that I can play Minecraft in a little bit of a different way than I normally would. And if you look at the top of the screen, you'll see my timer right up here. And you'll see that we are currently at about 30 minutes. That is because last video, which I definitely suggest you check out, or you might be a little bit lost, we had the quest, the achievement of trying to find every overworld sapling. There's 10 of them. There's oak, spruce, birch, jungle acacia, dark oak, azalea, mangrove, cherry, and pale oak. And at about 31 minutes last video, I decided to call it and say we'll have to do it in at least 2 parts. So here we are, we're about to kind of be at the time where we ended last video, and we still have yet to find every single tree there is. We have found oak, spruce, birch, dark oak, and azalea, which means we're looking for 5 more trees. That is jungle acacia, mangrove, cherry, and pale oak. So we're in for a little bit of an adventure, because I do believe all of those are just a little bit more difficult to find than just everything else ever. I think we're gonna be looking out for some warmer biomes. I do believe both jungle acacia are warmer biomes. I do think mangrove is also usually in a little bit of a warmer biome. I've seen them near deserts a lot, the swamps for some reason. Cherry I think can be anywhere, and same with potentially pale oak. I don't really know about the spawning mechanics for pale oak biomes, but hi, welcome. My name is Zephyrs, and this is the Zephyrs Achievement Race, and we are on the quest to find every single sapling ever. And I am quite excited, honestly. I really liked the last video, and I'm honestly surprised it has taken this long. It's not that I usually, spend a lot of time thinking, how long will it take me to find every sapling ever. It's not really a topic I've considered a lot, but at the same time, I don't know, I figured it would be a little bit easier. Okay, this looks like ice, so that's kind of the opposite of what we want. We're looking for warm biomes. But I think if we find our warm biomes, we could be quite lucky. The only thing I'm worried about finding, I think, is a pale oak biome, because I think that's just a little bit more rare. I don't usually play a lot of unmodded Minecraft, so a lot of Minecraft I end up playing is also a little bit older, so I haven't really played with the pale oak biome a lot. But in the worlds that I have played, I've only ever seen it once, so it makes me worried, it makes me frightened. Will I ever find a pale oak forest? I have no idea. But hopefully, once we get out of this ice spike biome, we might be able to find some warmer lands and at least find ourselves our jungle acacia, mangrove. Cherry I think should also be easier. We might have actually had better luck in a plains biome that we were in before. But I keep my fingers crossed, and hopefully we'll reach some new lands soon and life will be epic and awesome again. Is that a desert biome? This close to the ice? That seems strange. No, it is still an ice biome. Okay. Or not ice, but it is a colder biome. Okay, we're gonna keep boating, keep looking, and hopefully we get somewhere rather quickly. Okay, this doesn't necessarily look like a warm biome, but it is the first biome I've come across that doesn't have spruce in there, which is definitely a colder biome. I think it's a small little island, which is unfortunate. But one of these days, I'm gonna have to find, new land that isn't just a tiny little island, and it's gonna have just all of the trees lined up right for me at the coast, right there. It's just gonna have all of them ever. But yeah, I think, the ocean is vast and grand, and one of these days, I will find new lands, but that day, I guess, is not today. I'm gonna keep looking. Oh my goodness, the sun is setting. I actually cannot believe I've genuinely just been on this boat for 10 whole minutes. A whole Minecraft day gone by and nothing to show for it, no lands to explore, nothing. I've just been on this water forever and ever and ever. Maybe I was just meant to be a pirate. Maybe that's all this was. I was never meant to find all the saplings. Ooh, a dolphin, that's actually pretty cool. No, I have to stay true to my goal. I'm trying to find all the saplings. We're halfway there. I will find some more saplings at the very least, if not all of them, but preferably all of them. We just have to be a little bit more patient. There's land? I haven't seen land in so long. It almost feels fake, but I think it's real. I think we've genuinely found land again. Okay, we found land. It only took us about 10 minutes, but we're here. It looks relatively warm. I would love to see some pink trees on the horizon. A little acacia biome. Anything really. What I would love to not see is just more spruce, more oak, more birch. But it looks like we've got a little bit of land. There's mountains. That is good news. It hopefully means we're not about to just fall back into the ocean instantly. And hopefully we get some nice warm biomes out here. Everybody cross your fingers. I'm just hoping everything works out ASAP. We'll get there. We'll find some trees and life will be epic and awesome once more. But oh my goodness, if I haven't been traveling for forever trying to get somewhere. And it looks like we are back to the sea. There's nothing to it. The biome has ended. We have to keep going. It's cold again. There's spruce everywhere. It haunts me. But no luck. No luck yet. Who thought it would be so difficult to find like a jungle or an acacia biome? I expected this problem for pale oak. Maybe for mangrove, just because I haven't really played with that a lot either. But jungle acacia cherry? I feel like that should be just everywhere. Maybe we'll have better luck on this island. Every island we pass is one closer to the one that will finally complete this mission. We just have to keep looking. I mean, it's a beautiful biome. Oh my goodness, but it's not going to help us. We have spruce. I don't need more spruce. I've already achieved that part of the quest. Let's get us something new, something exciting, something warmer. You know, with the new mobs that are different per biome, it actually makes it kind of easy to figure out if I've been in any warm biomes. And I've only been in like normal temperature or cold biomes. I've not seen any of the warm biome mobs. So this is crazy. Give me something new, something exciting. I'm so patient, but it's been 20 minutes. Let's do something new here. Do we think a boat would hold all my secrets? Do you think this could have just all the saplings ever? This is a pretty boat. Let's see. We might as well just explore all our options, I guess, at this point. Oh my goodness. It's a cool boat, that's for sure. But I don't see any saplings, I'm afraid. I guess I'll have to go back to exploring the lands that are just spruce everywhere and everywhere, but maybe if we just travel on land for a little bit, we'll have better luck than on the sea, because the sea doesn't have any trees. That is so true, actually. Maybe if we just jump along the land, eventually we'll find something. It's been so long since I've last seen a tree. Well, I mean, I'm looking at trees, but a useful tree. We'll have to get there eventually. That looks warmer over there. Or maybe it's just the sunshine. Maybe it's just the sunshine talking to me, but that place looks like it's warm. Warmer than the spruce biome. We'll get somewhere, I believe. Eventually, we'll always get somewhere. It's a village. Surely the village will just have some saplings for us. Surely the village isn't at the edge of the water and will be the end of my adventures. Surely everything will be okay and I'll find all the trees right here. Surely trees are real. I feel like I haven't seen any trees in so long. I'm not seeing any trees. Maybe the real trees were the friends we made along the way. There's nothing out here. Nothing, I tell you. Not a single useful biome that even comes close to the biomes I'm looking for. It's just the same biomes we've already seen a million times. The same trees I've seen probably thousands of times by now. Will it ever end? Oh my goodness. I mean, it's trees as far as the eye can see, but none of the trees I need, even remotely. This is insanity. They've completely decided to code the trees out of my game. That's the only explanation. I've been walking for an hour. Oh my goodness. The timer has set We're set to an hour. Give me a second. Clearly, I didn't think I'd still be here an hour later. Oh my goodness. This is actually insane. The trees, they're not real, I'm telling you. The internet is lying to me. There've never been any trees other than oak, spruce, birch, dark oak, and acacia. No, not acacia. Acacia isn't real. Azalea is real. Acacia is something I've imagined. Have I ever really seen an acacia tree in Minecraft? Or am I just convincing myself I've seen acacia trees? There's nothing. There is genuinely no way I found a woodland mansion before I've been able to find an acacia tree. What is going on? Oh my goodness. I don't even want a woodland mansion. I just want acacia. I just want a dark oak. But no. All I get is... Well, actually, I got more dark oak. I just wanted a pale oak, actually. All I get is more dark oak and nothing. Nothing I'm looking for. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. I've never really been in a woodland mansion before. So let me know if there could have been any saplings in there. That's the only thing I care about. Saplings. What are the odds of this taking this long? Okay, you see there's lava right there, okay. And lava is hot. I've been informed reliably that lava is quite hot. So clearly that's a sign we're about to get to the warm biomes and all of my dreams will finally be realized. Surely that's what that means. Surely I see some new trees over the horizon. Any second now. Surely that's what that means. Oh my goodness, I was about to actually give up hope. Well, no, I wouldn't have given up hope, but I was genuinely considering that maybe my game file had been corrupted and every other biome just ceased to exist. But oh my goodness. Honestly, I'm a big fan of the pale oak biome. I think it's beautiful. I like the color changes, just the whole atmosphere. You know, I could do without, you know, big evil monsters in here, but I like it as a biome. And I'm so very glad to see anything other than that which I have already seen. Now, if you'd please just drop a sapling, that would be most appreciated. Just one more, preferably. Just so I can plant one and move on and have one to plant when we get to the new lands. Okay, there we go. Honestly, very exciting. But what does this little pale oak sapling tell us about my prospects? I thought pale oak would be the most difficult to find. We still have 4 more to find. I've never been more grateful to be able to cross something off that list. It took us, you know, 40 minutes to find 1 sapling. That's actual insanity. I do hopefully believe, other than cherry, the next 3 trees should in theory be warm biomes. Because I know for sure acacia is, I think jungle technically is as well. And mangrove I've seen spawn next to deserts, so I think that can spawn in, oh my goodness, warmer biomes, but we gotta find them. It's been so long. Like, I genuinely would not have been surprised if somehow my, like, game file had been corrupted and all other biomes had ceased to exist. But this is crazy. How terrible is my luck? Like, I can't believe I've walked for an hour and still not found, like, an acacia biome. Like, that's not the rarest biome out there. Surely we should have seen something new by now. This is crazy. Actually insane. And now we're back on the water, which is terrible for our odds, because I can confirm that while, you know, maybe this biome might lead to, you know, a good one, the ocean is definitely not gonna lead to me finding a cherry tree just in the middle of the ocean. But we gotta keep trying. I mean, I set this goal for myself. We're gonna have to try and find new trees and new lands. There's nothing but finding all those exciting new things. Just gotta cross our fingers and hope that over this horizon we'll see a jungle or something, anything new. Please, please. Okay, good news. We are in a warm ocean, which does lead me to believe we could be reaching warmer lands. This looks promising. It's a desert, I do believe. Now, do we need a desert? No, because deserts, you know, famously in Minecraft don't really have trees. But the desert could lead to another warm biome, and that is exactly the type of hope I need right now. And honestly, I kind of enjoy walking in deserts with the new updates because we have lots of lovely little desert sounds, and it sounds just empty and desolate, and it's awesome. Big fan. Please be a big biome. Don't tell me this is it. Oh, this might just not be everything I dreamed of. But at least we are in a warm ocean biome. That is step number 1, I guess. I'll find the way out eventually. Okay, maybe not all hope is lost. I see jungle. I see, red sand. Okay, okay. The desert was not false hope after all. Jungle saplings, please drop. Please drop some jungle saplings. And then, have, like, acacia just right around the edge. Is that acacia or is it pale oak or just oak that looks orange? It looks orange is all I know. But I think that's just the color of everything. I think it just might be oak, unfortunately. But surely everything is right here. Everything I need. Everything I've hoped for. Everything I could dream about. It's all just right here. My dreams about warm biomes were correct. I don't even know if this is jungle. I think it is, technically. Just drop me some saplings. That's all I'm asking for. Just a sapling or 2 or 3 even. But I have terrible luck with getting jungle saplings for some reason. Never get them from breaking the leaves. But maybe today will be different. Surely. Okay. No, you see, it gets me oak saplings. I don't know what's up with this. But maybe I just have to chop down a tree or something. Who decided to make jungle saplings this difficult to drop? Oh my goodness. I've broken way too many leaves. I think my chances are somehow higher if I just let it break naturally. I don't know if that's real, but that is definitely what's going on in my head right now. I've gotten 1 sapling, which came from this breaking naturally. And other than that, I have nothing. Nothing. I've broken so many leaves. You know, this whole tree is gone. And nothing, I tell you. But surely, any second now, we'll get all the leaves we need. Just 1 more sapling. Okay, there we go. We've got 2 saplings, actually. Which means I can officially plant this one. And put this one in my backpack so I can plant all of them together. Oh my goodness. The mesa biome is not really the best biome. It definitely, I don't think has acacia. It could, maybe. I don't really remember, but I guess that's where we're going. We are in warmer biomes now. Look, different cows. It's the warm biome cows. But hopefully, oh my goodness, we find acacia just instantly. I still think that's just oak with red light. But acacia is right around the corner for sure. For sure. What do we think? Does this land look promising? Will we find finally some acacia? It's another mesa. That's not great news. The mesa is one of my favorite biomes. Just right now, it's not fantastic news. But we've found 2 whole new trees in the last hour. Two trees. What are the odds? Let there be some acacia out here. Just a little acacia. Could go a long way. This is not even slightly the right biome. Like, we need grass for acacia, but it's better than nothing, I do suppose. This might be a dumb move. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're better than better. I do love Minecraft generation. It's so cool. Okay. It might not have any, have any acacia planted up there, but it is beautiful to look at. Like, oh my goodness. This is a gorgeous biome. Gorgeous generation. 10 out of 10. Would recommend going crazy for an hour and a half just to see this. And have a moment of peace and hope that maybe not all hope is lost. And then it turns into more mesa and you know that there's going to be no acacia there. And still, not all hope is lost. One of these days, I will find acacia, mangrove, or cherry. I will not give up hope. I've set out on this quest. And did I think it would be this much of an epic quest? Absolutely not. I for sure thought I would have found everything by now. But I'm making the best of it. Surely we'll find some acacia out here. Right now. I'd even say yes to some mangrove or cherry. Anything at this point, really, of those three. Not anything ever. Don't bring me, you know, back to spruce, but give me something new and exciting. It's just mesa as far as I can see. We had a couple of oak trees up there, and I was hoping it would open up into, you know, an acacia biome, but no, I'm just surrounded on every side by an unfathomable amount of mesa. And normally this would be awesome because I love the mesa biome. I'd love to live here, you know, make a little town. I've seen a couple of abandoned mine shafts out here, but I'm not looking for any of that. All I'm looking for, this looks so fake next to all of this bright colored stuff. All I'm looking for right now is acacia and cherry and mangrove. Is that too much to ask for? I feel like we're so close. Actually, I feel kind of hopeless. I feel like I have to walk for a very long time until I find anything ever again. But I'm probably close, I'd assume. Surely over this next little hill. Surely. Okay, you know what? It's not quite what I'm looking for, but maybe it'll open up into something new. You know what? It is something new. It has grass, and grass is what we need for trees to grow. And so surely we'll pass through this and it'll not be more mesa, but instead it'll be acacia. Yes, surely. Surely this time it'll work out. Okay, it is a desert. Not quite what I was going for, but maybe it'll open up into acacia. Maybe this one will open up into acacia. It's got a couple trees, but I think those are oak. We'll find something eventually, I believe. Of course, I'd find a temple before I'd find any saplings. That looks terrifying. What is that? Is that mangrove? I've not really been in a mangrove biome a lot. Is that what I'm looking at? It looks terrifying, whatever it is. Rabbits. I don't think it's actually, it could be mangroves. They have those weird roots. Mangroves are fun in real life. Can confirm. Okay. Okay. Maybe not all hope is lost? Maybe I can figure out how to get these saplings. I've never gathered these saplings before, I won't lie. Okay, it's these little guys. Those are the saplings. The little green things. Okay. Maybe I can find all the saplings ever. Okay, that's a 1. And that's a 2. Perfect. Okay, I'll plant one right here. And now, just 2 trees left. That's all I need. Okay, we're leaving the desert behind us. And I'm hoping that is the right choice in finding myself some acacia. We're back in normal temperature biomes. The pigs are the standard pigs once more. And we're looking for cherry. And we're looking for acacia. That's all we need. Just some cherry and just some acacia. Is that too much to ask for? Surely, you know, we need the pinkish trees. Surely we get lucky and we get all the pinkish trees ever. Just across this next mountain, for sure. For sure. Oh? Wait. I actually was kind of giving up hope there. Okay. I forgot that this is what acacia looks like. I've been looking for these for so long, they stopped being real. But surely Cherry is right around the next mountain and life is great again. Surely that's what's up. Okay, we can plant this little guy. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think we have a higher chance of getting cherry in a non-warm biome, so I'm gonna go back over here. Surely cherry is it's just right there. It's just out of reach, just out of render. We'll get there. We'll get there so quickly. Cherry, be the last little piece of luck we need. A wonderful cherry biome. I've not really built anything out of cherry wood before, but I am always happy when I see you. And your pink flowers on the floor and your pink petals. Oh, cherry. Please. It's been so long. Let it be over. Let me be able to find peace again. To go home. And have achieved my dream of seeing every overworld sapling. That's all I want. Oh, we're so close. I can almost smell the cherry blossom. And I have found yet another village. Okay, this is epic. This is awesome. Can I find some cherry now? I'm completely in the wrong biome, in case anybody was curious. But as always, you know, you spend ages looking for a warm biome, and then you find the warm biome, and you find everything you need from the warm biome, and then all of a sudden you just can't get out of the warm biome anymore. So I fear I'm gonna have to, you know, boat into the sunset and hope the cherry is on the next horizon. In the next morning, all my dreams will have been realized. Just one cherry sapling, that's all I need. I have been walking for so long. You know, I think I genuinely would walk 500 miles and then walk 500 more just to find some cherry. But the cherry, it's not real. It's only deserts and the mesa. And every time I have hope because I see, you know, a colder tree, the biome ends. It's not real. Nothing is real. Cherry is so close, yet so far. Why has it genuinely been 2 hours of me walking in Minecraft trying to find a singular cherry tree? Okay, this is a good biome. It's a better biome. I fear also I might have doubled back at some point and I've been here before, which would be devastating. But maybe there's a cherry out here. Just one cherry tree. You know, it doesn't even have to be a whole lot of them, just enough to give me one sapling, but then it ends again. Look, it's toying with me. Now it's back to desert, and then it goes back to green. But I'm looking for pink. Just a smidge of pink. A pink tree, not a pink pig, not a pink sheep, not a pink flower. Just a pink cherry blossom tree. Is that too much to ask for? Oh my goodness. There was a path over there that I could have taken that also was a similar biome to this, and I remember thinking, I have to pick one direction to go in, and one of them is gonna have cherry blossoms and the other one isn't, and I better make the right choice, and so I went right. And then, like, literally 2 seconds later, oh my goodness. Oh, and now I'm hungry, of course. This feels like my life's biggest achievement right now. I spent 2 hours on this quest trying to get every single sapling ever, and I've never cared this much about, you know, saplings, about trees, about cherry blossoms, but oh my goodness. This is the fun part of, you know, the achievement race. I do get to just try fun new things, to focus on new things, and it's not a whole lot of trees, but it's enough for me to get the saplings I need, and you know what? This is incredible. Oh my goodness. I was worried there for a second that somehow I had doubled back and I was about to, you know, be in biomes I'd already been in, which isn't good. But then I saw this, and now life has never been better. Okay, that's one sapling. Actually, we only need the one because we're here. We're ready. Honestly, I might go down back to the plains just to plant all of my trees, but oh my goodness, in just over 2 hours, which is insane for one of these challenges, actually. 2 hours. I don't know if this is like a quick time or not. It definitely is a time. That is something I can tell you for sure. But we've got sapling number 1. Let's see what I can do here. We have got sapling number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. They're all just getting planted like right next to each other. None of these are gonna grow. And you know what? That's okay. And then 7, 8, 9, and last but certainly not least, we have number 10. And just like that, as the sun is setting, oh my goodness, this is incredible. 2 hours and 10 minutes or so, we now have every single sapling in the overworld. You know, when I started this challenge, I always spin the wheel and I never quite know what I'm going to get, and I assumed, you know, a quick little challenge as they usually are. 2 hours later, I can confirm it took just a little bit longer, but I had a blast doing it. I thought, you know, I was going crazy a little bit, but I did what I had to do, and I had a great time doing it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video as well. If you did, feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. I do always appreciate all of your support. If you ever attempt this challenge, good luck. Hopefully you don't go as crazy as I have been going. And hopefully you get a better time than me. Let me know if you attempt this, what your strategy is. Do you do nether travel? Because that could help a little bit maybe. And what time do you end up getting? But for now, I've seen more than enough saplings to last me a lifetime. But hopefully you enjoyed the video, and hopefully I'll see you again very, very soon in this world or the next. Alright, have a good one. Bye-bye!